That's fine. We'll wait. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Bridgeville Public Library in Sussex County, Delaware. My name is Bonnie, and I'm here with my friends at the Bridgeville Public Library to bring you this morning meditation. This is a program that is brought to you by Be Well Sussex. This is a Sussex County initiative to bring you healthy programming through the libraries at home. Thank you, Be Well Sussex, and on behalf of all of the community, we thank the public libraries for supporting us during COVID, during quarantine, to bring you all of this quality, uplifting, healthy programming at home. So anyway, we're here today to bring our first meditation program to you. This is kind of a teaser. We're doing this for the first time. It may not be as perfectly smooth, but that's okay. It's all about meditation, though. Meditation is the practice of techniques that calm and quiet the mind. They bring a heightened state of awareness to the experience. We're doing a little technical stuff right now, so be patient with us, bear with us. Thank you for your patience. How we doing?
We did not go live, and we are now going to be going live,
Okay.
and I apologize for
That's
that.
Okay.
It was a wonderful opening.
Well, good. It was
You
kind of rough.
two,
You two went live. Okay. Friends, we're learning how to do this. Thank you so much for your patience.
and you were back.
So anyway, as I was saying, we're here to learn about meditation. I represent Ananda Yoga, and our brand of yoga is contemporary for modern living. So the word meditation you hear all the time, it's bandied about, and what we've done is we've taken a meditation practice that you can do at home for yourself without having to climb to the top of Mount Kilimanjaro and say Om and live as a monk. It's very basic, it's very easy, and it's a way that you can create in your life a more clear mind, a more calm sense of self, and practice these techniques. And they're usable, they're doable, they're shareable, and that's the main thing, right? You want to be able to apply the meditation techniques that you'll discover here. If you're already practiced in meditation, stay anyway. You might discover something new. We also have a program on Monday evenings from 5 to 6, which is a gentle yoga class, and on Saturday mornings from 9 to 10 in the morning, also gentle yoga. So we hope you'll join us there too. We're going to go ahead and get started. So what do you need to meditate? Well, you need a comfortable place to sit down. You don't want to be lying down. When you're in a quieting meditation, you want to be comfortable. There are cushions on the market that you can buy, such as this large cushion that supports ankles and your bottom, and even this wedge U-shaped cushion that helps to elevate your hips. But you don't need to go and purchase special cushions. You can find cushions around your house, bolsters, etc. Roll up some towels, roll up some blankets. Sometimes when you're sitting for a while, you may get a little chilly. Some people like to keep a shawl handy to drape over their shoulders. It also gives a feeling of being wrapped in cocoon, in safety, in warmth, and that has a positive uplifting effect. If you're into essential oils, I personally like to anoint my heart with rose oil. But if you're practicing deep breathing along with your meditation, you may want to use eucalyptus or peppermint oil, lemon oil, anything that uplifts you and heightens your awareness. So as I said before, what is it to meditate? Generally, meditation means to quiet the mind. The mind is like a toddler. It's running around here and there, and it's difficult to get it settled. So we want to practice quieting the mind so that we can come present. It helps us to observe without judgment so that we can better understand our world. What are some of the benefits of meditation? Why do people decide to have a meditation practice? Well, it's calming. In this anxiety-filled, stressful time we live in, we need a way to self-calm, And how do you do that? Well, one of the fastest, easiest, simplest ways is to simply meditate. It almost seems too easy, doesn't it, ladies? You sit down and you relax and you breathe. Who knew something could be so simple? But sometimes the simplicity, we discount it like, oh, well, it can't be that easy. But meditation can prevent you, as we say, from having to medicate. Meditate so you don't have to medicate. Take care of your calmness. It's a kind of mental self-care, hygiene, if you will. The same way you brush your teeth every day, not because you're fighting gum disease, but because that's the self-care. That's how you maintain your teeth. You don't need technology. A toothbrush, toothpaste, gentle motion every day maintains your oral health. It's the same thing with your mental health. A lot of times we won't suffer the problems, the stress, the anxiety, the headaches that come when we don't take care of our mind. Sometimes we think that the mind is self-cleaning. It's not. So one of the powers of yoga is that it helps us to really see ourselves as a holistic being. We're not just this body. We're not just this mind. We have a spirit. And the mind and the body are assets of the spirit. But sometimes the mind can take over and try to lead, but the spirit really is where you want to live from. And it's not a religious thing. It's that we know that we have a life force. If you were to lay down on the floor and you weren't breathing, we wouldn't say, oh, cute blouse. No, we'd call the paramedics. Why? Because you have a life force. And that life force is intimately tied to the breath. And so when we sit down and we pause in our day, especially in the morning, we're able to find the sense of calm, the sense of peace from within, and then live from that space. And it's life-changing. It's a very uplifting opportunity. So we're going to just now begin. We're just going to begin at the beginning. You find a comfortable seated position. Traditionally, it's cross-legged, but you might be on your sofa, you might be sitting upright on your bed, but you do want to sit nice and tall. And then close your eyes. Why? We want to reduce the light stimulation to the brain, to the mind. This helps to calm the activity of the brain. It also helps to bring us inside of our experience. Meditation is an inward experience. It's coming into the self, for the self, by the self. It's releasing our attachments to external stimulus, to external conditions and happenings around us. Why? Because inside of this body is essentially our house. Is it chaotic? Is it cluttered? Does it feel like there's blockage or energy? Has dust accumulated? We have to come inside daily and pause and look around and see what's going on inside of us. When we tend to rush off into our day, hitting the ground running the moment we wake up, we don't necessarily know what's going on inside of us. So this is a special opportunity. Every single time you sit to meditate, to come into the self and connect with the self. Sitting still, quieting the body. How does this feel? Scan your body. Do you feel comfortable? Are parts of your body becoming numb? Adjust. You may have to elevate your hips. You may have to open your knees. You may want to point or flex your feet, or occasionally switch out whichever leg is in front. Pause and feel what's happening in your body and respond to it. If you feel numbness setting in, wiggle, move, shift, and then find stillness. All of these teeny tiny feelings are messages from your body. Subtle messages. We're tuning into them. We're hearing them. We're feeling them. Experiencing them. Responding to them. As you sit here and you relax the mind, you're going to feel a response mirrored by the body. As your mind softens and relaxes, you may feel your hips begin to relax. The tension in your shoulder begins to soften. The coil of anxiety in your belly may begin to unwind. Stay, feel, be present. Just sitting in stillness is not empty, it's full. So many bodily functions going on every moment of your life. Magnify them. Feel your presence, mind, body, and spirit, and become intimate with this feeling. As time goes on and you meditate more and more, sitting in quietude with the self becomes an experience you'll look forward to. At first, meditation may feel like a discipline, but over time, it will feel as natural and refreshing as drinking a tall glass of water. Time spent alone with the self isn't wasted. This is how we come to stay connected and grow within the self. We're just going to sit for a minute or two, practicing doing nothing. Stay. Don't rush off. Don't let the mind pull you to something it believes is more productive. Stay in the moment. As you sit here, what are you feeling? Do you feel maybe a sense of boredom? Sometimes when we're not doing something, the mind feels a little unstimulated. Maybe your mind is wandering. We're just going to feel what we feel, experience what we experience without judging it, just becoming aware of it. We call this being the witness. Just witness what's happening and what you're feeling without applying or assigning any meaning to it. Just let it be. For some people, time seems to slow down. It almost seems to come to a standstill. That's a good sensation. We want sometimes to stop, pause, and be still. This helps us to come present. Now slowly, slowly, slowly open your eyes and blink. Look around you. See your environment through new eyes. So, if that was the first time you ever just sat still, quietly, doing nothing, that's a great thing. It's a beginning. It's a practice. There's so many amazing benefits of meditation. Once again, it brings a sense of calm to the being. The calmness is inside of us. Sometimes we think that our environment needs to be calm for us to feel calm. When we can come and sit still and find a sense of calmness within us, it becomes a place that we can connect to. It's always there. We just have to connect with it. There's also a sense of clarity. Sometimes we notice things because we're rushing by. We're missing some of the finer details of life. with the eyes closed and re-emerging from that silence, from that quietude within the self, certain things, we have a heightened awareness of them. We're going to practice our first meditation. It's about the five senses. You may have seen this meditation done before. We're going to do it in a different way today. The five senses: seeing, tasting, touching, smelling, hearing. We're going to experience these five senses in a very specific way. We're going to tune in to these sounds. The first thing I'd like you to do is place your hands over your ears so that you can't hear what's going on outside of you. And then release them. So when you put your hands over your ears, it, once again, just like closing your eyes, releases the external stimulation, and we hear some of the inner workings of our body. We're going to spend a couple of minutes with our hands over our ears, and we're going to deprive ourselves of the external sounds that fill our experience and go inward, okay? So just place your hands gently over your ears. You don't have to press real hard. Just kind of cup them gently and close your eyes. Stay with the sounds that you're hearing. And then simply release your hands. What was that experience like? You can hear your heart beating. You can feel your blood. You can hear the sound of your blood coursing through your veins. You might hear a buzzing sound. The things going on inside of you, the functions, the happenings, the responses, are part of your life experience. We can connect with them and be guided by them. Your heart rate will speed up. It will slow down. When your heart is racing, the next time, place your hands over your ears and listen. And just sit and breathe and listen as the heart rate begins to slow more and more and more. Feel that experience and be present for it. Now we're going to take our fingers and pinch them over our nose. Close your eyes and be without your sense of smell. Breathing through the mouth becomes necessary. When you have a cold and your nose is stopped, it changes your experience, not just with eating, but how you move through your environment. Let's become aware of the sense of smell. And then release it. So, just that experience of sensory deprivation, closing the eyes, cutting off the sense of sound, of hearing and smell. It's a little more challenging to not taste or to not feel. But right now, we're going to now heighten these sensations versus lessen them. Begin by looking around your environment. Just glance. Let your eyes rest on the different objects you see. Pause. See the texture, the color, the play of light and shadow. Maybe examine the shape mind that created this particular object visualized it. Let your eyes rest on something above you. When you lift your gaze, feel the perspective, the point of view. The vision is so much more than just seeing. Think of your eyes as windows. Go inside of yourself and see the world through these windows. Allow your eyes to open and see the things in your environment, unclouded by judgment, unclouded by prior experience. Just perceive and see. What are the things in your environment that guide you, that give life meaning? Open your eyes bigger. Imagine you could see things through big, bright eyes. Maybe see things through amazement. Sometimes we see things through the eyes of the ordinary. Pause in your environment and allow your eyes to marvel at something. Allow your eyes to see with new clarity, to see new meaning in the things around you. Let your eyes caress your environment, feeling texture, color, contrast. Like an artist sees through their own unique perspective. Look around your environment and seek to see with new eyes and appreciation. Perhaps imagine your eyes are flashlights. Right eye is love. Left eye is appreciation. Shine those flashlights on everything in your environment, including yourself. Let your eyes close again and then open. This heightened sense of sight helps us to perceive our world more readily and with more depth. Next, we're going to hear. See if you can detect several sounds in your environment. If you like, you can close your eyes to heighten that sense of hearing. Pause. You're here just to listen. The longer you sit in silence, you'll begin to hear more nuances of your environment. Think of your ears as funnels, able to capture the vibration of sound. Imagine the inner workings of your sense of hearing. The eardrum, the canal, the nerve endings. Once again, right ear is love. Left ear, appreciation. Listen without judgment. Listen with love and appreciation for the things that are going on around you. Stay with it. Acknowledge. And then open your eyes. The next thing we're going to do is feel. Take your hands and open them. Touch the fingertips against each fingertip of the thumb. Rub the pinky and the thumb together. The thumb and the index finger and the ring finger and the pinky and all of the fingers together. Open and close your hands. Feel the impulses flowing through you that cause you to open and close your hands at will. Feel the air around you. Feel the atmosphere around you. Tune into the temperature of the room. Once again, without judgment. Tune into the mood around the room. Tune into air currents around the room. Tune into subtle sensations in your body. Feel what's happening internally. Feel what's happening around you externally. The entire surface of your skin. Awaken it. The soles of your feet. Your scalp. Next, we're going to tune into our sense of smell. 2 nostrils, right and left. Go ahead and close your eyes. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Capture it, and then let it go. The sense of smell. Flare your nostrils. Once again, right nostril. Inhale love. Left nostril, exhale appreciation. The sense of smell, powerful. Tune into what you experience in your environment. Feel the particles around you. Bring your awareness, your mind, your sense of connectedness. All in that ability to smell. The sense of smell is powerful. Maybe you can smell the essential oil that you put on your body. Maybe you can smell the detergent that you use. Stay and just heighten that sense of smell. A few more moments. And then open your eyes. And then finally, we're going to come into our sense of taste. Stick out your tongue. Press your tongue against your palate, against the roof of your mouth. Awaken the senses. Maybe scrape your tongue against your teeth. Close your eyes and come into the full awareness of your sense of taste. The sense of taste is intimately tied to your sense of smell. But in truth, all of the senses are intimately tied. We want to just heighten the sense of taste right now. Taste the saliva in your mouth, the enzymes, maybe the residue of coffee or toothpaste. Maybe you taste something bitter or metallic. And visualize the taste buds, the cells, the neurons on your tongue, in your mouth. Imagine each of them tuned to love and appreciation. And then simply open your eyes. So we've taken this time to meditate, to quiet the mind, to just see, taste, touch, hear, smell, and feel all of these sensations through our five senses. But now, we're going to bring them all together. Place your hands over your heart. Take a deep breath into your heart space. And then exhale. Release the hands and close your eyes. Stay and breathe and feel the heart space opening up. And then open your eyes and see and taste and feel and hear and smell with full appreciation for all of these senses. Stay in this place where you are, looking around, listening, tasting, feeling, hearing, everything in your environment in its simplicity. Have a heightened life experience. Feel as these senses bring you fully present in your awareness. And then place your palms together and bow to the self. Seal that practice. Practicing being present in the senses and being aware makes for a fuller, heightened life experience, greater awareness. Acknowledge every single day these senses that begin to become deadened, that we feel less and therefore become more mechanical in our life experience. And of course, let me know how it's changed your life experience and how it feels. We're going to do a moving meditation now. So if you have a yoga mat, or if you don't, it's okay. Find a towel. You can set your meditation cushions aside, and we're going to have a seat on the yoga mat. You can sit cross-legged again, rooting down through the bottom, rising through the crown, tall in the spine, relaxing the mind and opening the heart. Touch the earth. Feel the earth, connect with the earth. Then take a deep, satisfying inhale to rise up. Satisfying exhale draws the hands to the heart. Inhale rises up through the fingertips. Exhale opens the hands. Touch the earth. Inhale, rise and feel your arms drawn higher. Exhale, relaxes the shoulders, touches the earth. Inhale, rises, softens the elbows, touches the fingertips. Exhale, releases the hands. Inhale, this time we'll add the face. Lift it up, touch the hands. Exhale, open the hands, tuck the chin, touch the earth. Deep breath in, relax the shoulders, lift the face, lift the gaze. Exhale, release the weight of the head, tuck the chin. One more time, deep breath in, stay, exhale, hands to the heart, bowing to the self. Bringing your hands to your knees. Take a deep breath into the heart space, very gently leaning forward, opening the throat. Exhale begins to lean back. Inhale brings the heart forward. Exhale rounds the back gently. The mind is quiet, the heart space is open, the breath is gently moving through the body. We're gently flexing and extending the spine and feeling the movement through the body. Go slow, Breathe, staying present. Inhale, leans forward. Exhale, gently draws into the belly. Inhale, opens and expands the collarbones. Exhale, rounds the back, curls the tailbone under. Deep breath in, leans. Exhale, rounds and stays. Tuck the chin, draw gently into the belly, opening the back, feeling the spine, going inside the body, feeling for the sensations, the gentle stretches, and the opening. Inhale, sits tall. Exhale, touches the earth. Deep breath in, rises one arm. Stay on the exhale in the gentle lean. Deep breath in, rises tall, touches the earth. Exhale, gently leans. Stay soft and begin to move with your own breath, feeling for those gentle sensations internally. Staying relaxed through the face, the shoulders, neck, and jaw. We're just going to move from side to side, moving with our own breath. So the deep, satisfying inhale rises you. The full, satisfying exhale feels the lean. Feel for the spaces inside of your body where you're resistant and soften against the resistance. We're not so much stretching, but we're bringing breath into the body, awareness into the experience, releasing the tension. And then one more time, we'll inhale and release the hands. Exhale, stay tall. Flipping the palms, deep breath in, rises. Exhale, hands to the heart. Gathering the knees, stretching the legs forward. Take the hands and encourage the blood flow. Come into your body. Feel not that just the sensations of the hands and the friction and the pressure. Feel an internal sensitivity to your bone marrow, to your flesh, to the tendons and ligaments. Shake it out. Shake them up. Feel the earth. Let the earth help stir up the fluids in your body. Relax your toes and your feet. Begin to point and flex the feet, opening the toes, maybe lifting the heels, spreading the toes. Point and flex. Contemplate deep internal movement, anatomy, physiology, and then gently rotate the ankles. Look at your feet. Get into your feet. Feel the toes. Feel the extremities. Reverse that movement. Place the feet down on the earth, rooting down through the soles of the feet. Bring your hands behind the knees and gently lean back. Adjust your feet. Feet are parallel. Holding on behind the thighs, just lean back, draw the belly button in gently, and let your head fall towards your chest. Close your eyes and come into your upper back. Feel the shoulder blades opening up for you. Come into the neck area by tucking your chin gently towards your chest. Become aware of your shoulders. Are they holding on to tension? Become aware of your jaw. Are you clenching? Relax it. Curling the tailbone under. Open the lower back. Take a full, satisfying inhale to root down and sit tall. Exhale, relaxes it all away. Inhale, roots down through your hips as you lift through your crown. Exhale, gently round your back. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, stay completely immersed in your internal experience. Inhale, this time sits tall. Exhale, bring the soles of your feet together in a diamond configuration. So you don't have to have your feet all the way tucked in. The soles of the feet are together. You're sitting tall, rooting and rising. Full, satisfying inhale. Exhale brings the heart forward without rounding. So you might not come as far as if you rounded. That's fine. Relax the shoulders. Let the elbows rest on the shins if they can. Feel for any pulls or resistance. Close your eyes, come into your body. Feel sensitive towards the things that are happening. Go into your hips. Allow them to open the lower back. Just let the body begin to soften and melt forward. Feel for any pulls. Maybe release the weight of the head. You're not pulling towards the feet, you're just leaning forward. Changing the position, seeing what it changes in our experience. Stay and just breathe into that lower back area, the lumbar region. Try not to rush past this moment or become impatient. Stay present, and as your mind is resting on that lower back area, you'll feel that area begin to soften. This is because when your mind is in that space, blood will begin to flow there. Feel free to give a little lean to your left. Connect with a new part on your lower back that's revealing itself to you. What messages is it giving to you? How is it letting you become aware of it? Feel those spaces inside of your body. Muscles, tendons. Inhale maybe leans the other way. Stay on the exhale. Pause and feel. Let your mind go deeper than the surface of your back. Go into the muscle tissue. Go in to the movement, to the sensations in your back. And then come back forward. You may feel a sudden softening of the body, where your body is now leaning a little bit further forward. Close your eyes and breathe into this space. Maybe you feel a release in the hips, because you're not forcing anything, because you're softening into it and your mind is staying softened. You'll feel a deeper level of relaxation within your experience. Place your hands on your thighs. Take a nice deep breath in to slowly support yourself up. Gather your knees, hands behind your thighs again, draw into your core. We're going to flow. Inhale, rises, knees flare. Exhale, brings the heart forward, relax the weight of the head. Inhale, gathers the knees. Exhale, rounds the back. Open it up. Deep breath in, sits tall. Exhale, releases forward. Maybe pull yourself a little further forward without pulling. Deep breath in, exhale. One more time. Full satisfying inhale. Exhale, stay. Pause and feel how much more open you are in your back, in your hips, how you've released tension, even through this gentle meditative movement. On your next inhale, gather your knees. And exhale, let it go. Now, you can sit in any position you like on this next exercise that we're going to do. One more before we have a deep relaxation, reclined meditation. So if you prefer to be kneeling or sitting on a chair, that's fine. You're going to take your hands together and lace your fingers. Stretch through the tendons and ligaments. Shake them out. Move through your arms. Just let them swing. Release any shoulder tension. And then you're going to lace your fingers and place them gently at the base of your skull. So it's not so much at the back of your head, but let them come where your neck kind of meets your head, so that it feels supportive, like a webbing, okay? You don't have to grip it. You want to feel as if the hands are just kind of resting there. You're not gripping the hands together. You're not gripping the head. You're just creating like a little hammock. Let your wings move. So we don't want to get stiff in the shoulders. We want to drop the shoulders down and begin to just move from side to side, bending at the trunk gently. We're not going for broke. We're not trying to feel for any deep internal stretches. Close your eyes maybe and just come into awareness of how your spine moves, this inner experience. And then maybe twist gently from side to side. We're not trying to go for broke or rotate the spine, just feeling for what's happening. And then maybe lean back. You might even feel a sensation that you might fall back. If you feel that, don't tense. You don't have to go back that far. Over time, you'll be able to lift your face a little higher, but use that little hammock to do just that. Allow you to lift your face to the sun, to the sky. Open the armpits, open the heart space. You don't have to lean all the way back. It's more of a sensation of openness. Openness through the chest, the wings, the mind. You'll take a nice deep breath in here. And as you exhale, you're going to gently round your back and bring your elbows together. Maybe they touch, maybe they don't. We're not tugging or pulling on the neck, but we are drawing into the belly for some stability. We are tucking the chin to open up and round the spine. Try not to hang or drag on the head, but just feel that openness in the spinal column. Full satisfying inhale is going to open those wings up. Spread your wings. Exhale is going to cocoon you. Draw into your belly, gently bringing your elbows together. Full satisfying inhale. Lengthen your torso. Open into this experience. Exhale, gently curls, rounds into the back. Now just flow and breathe. Refreshment. Use this contraction of the abdomen to force out any stale air so that that next inhale is fuller and more expansive and goes all the way down to the hips. If you like, you can even begin to lean back a little bit. You might have to send your knees down. And as you exhale without pulling on the head, you may even feel called to curl a little deeper. But it really has to do with the messages that your body is receiving. Expand the rib cage. Let your exhale round so gently. Inhale, rises once more. Stay. Exhale, release the arms. Touch the earth. Flip the palms. Deep breath in, rises up. Look up. Feel gratitude. Palms join. Exhale, relaxes the shoulders. Your hands will naturally float down to your heart. They know the way. And bow. Beautiful. Very simple exercises and movements that we've done. But once you've quieted the mind, that mindfulness, that meditative state, you carry it with you into your movement. So now we're going to come onto the ground, onto the earth, onto the floor, if you will. The floor is better for your relaxation because you feel the earth beneath you versus being supported by a bed. But, of course, it's all about your comfort. Begin by finding your way to the earth gingerly. Start with your elbows. Let your elbows support you. Feel that lower back begin to sag down. If it's lifting up, let it fall. Begin to lower yourself down very gingerly, aware of your movement. Bring your hands behind your head. Lift your head, tilt the chin towards you, and then rest the back of your head on the earth. If your chin tends to lift, you might want to put a pillow or a towel up underneath to keep your head in that position. Walk your toes in and bring your knees into your chest. Draw gently into your belly and hug it in close. Close your eyes and just breathe, feeling your back against the earth. Feel as if your spine is leaving its imprint in the sand. And if you were to get up, you can see every vertebra. Don't force anything here. You're just feeling and being. Then you just reach the right foot down, place it on the earth, and then the left foot. Heel-toe the feet wide. Let the knees rest together. This will keep your pelvis tucked and your back in a nice rested position. Place one hand out and away from your body, palm up, and then the other. And then check in again. If your chin began to lift, tuck it again. If your back begins to lift, that's okay. But do allow the back to feel heavy, as if it's seeking the earth for support. It's It's okay if a natural curve comes into your spine and it doesn't cause you tension. Let it be. Here you are. Being present means being here and now. Mind, body, spirit, every fiber of your being. Our body is here and now. Our spirit is present, but where is your mind? The mind runs back and forth to the past, to the future, judges, assesses. Come into the muscle of your mind. Allow meditation to teach you how to relax that muscle. Just like a muscle needs to be stretched and exercised and rested, so does the mind. Think of your mind like a fist that's tight and tense, ready to punch. That's our mind in the fight or flight. That's our cortisol-induced brain. Relax your mind. There's no danger. There's no threat. That's the ego. Relax it. Let it soften. Feel the stillness of your body. The earth beneath you. Feel it support you. Breath by breath, moment by moment. Let every exhale relax you into the earth. Slowly, slowly feel a sensation of melting. The rigidity, the tension, simply flowing away from your body as the earth grounds you. Devote several breaths just to your belly. Deep breaths, low into the pelvis, that make the belly swell round like a basketball, distending it, stretching deep. Devote these breaths to the internal organs. Let those exhales sink your back down into the earth, surrendering. Just 3 or 4 deep breaths laterally into the waistline. Rise up higher, devoting some breaths just to your ribcage expansion. Deep breath in, feel the ribs open up. And then feel as they collapse inward. The ribs can move, they float. Several breaths just given to expanding and finding movement and blood flow to that entire cavity of your body, to every cell. And then the next several breaths, devoting to your lungs, to your chest, to your upper back, into the tissues, into the shoulders. Let those exhales sink you back down into the earth. Feel the heaviness of your torso now. Stay. During this past hour, all that you've done, sitting still, breathing, heightening the senses, moving with the breath, feeling love and appreciation. Stay, pause. Your aura is glowing. feel your luminosity of being. Feel the state of being and the state of mind that you have conjured and have created in your experience, in the simplicity of the practice. You find a profound life experience. Take it with you. It's yours. It's always inside of you. Spend time every day connecting to it, tuning into it. Let it guide you. Let it precede you. Let this feeling be what colors every aspect of your life. Peace and love, truth and light, harmony from within. Staying completely relaxed. Maybe begin to bring your knees into your body. Pause. You can hold on to your shins if you need. If you feel led to, rock gently from side to side. Take a big stretch overhead. Lift your toes up. You don't have to straighten your legs. Point and flex them. Stir the energy in your body. Then let your knees relax, feet relax down, and just carefully roll over onto one side. Make a little pillow with your arms or your hands. Relax, be heavy. Feel the floor, feel the earth. And then taking your time, use the earth. Press down as you rise up with your breath and find your way to a comfortable seated position. Sitting tall, touch the earth. Inhale, rises, giving thanks, giving gratitude to God, to the universe, whatever your beliefs may be. And then bring your hands together and let them fall down to the heart. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste, my friends. So, viewers, thank you so much. This concludes our very first meditation session here at the Bridgeville Public Library in beautiful Bridgeville, Delaware. We meet here every Thursday from 8 to 9 a.m. And once again, this was brought to you by Be Well Sussex. And this is presented live on YouTube, live on Facebook, so we are live. We're here for you. But if you don't get a chance to enjoy this broadcast live, we're going to post it so you can watch it at your convenience, at your leisure. I hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to comment. Feel free to like, love, share, invite your friends to join in. And it's free. Isn't that great? Thank you so much. Have a beautiful day. Bye, friends. Okay, let's get this modern technology.